Hey guys, my name is Mitchell. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be part 2 of a series about installing sumo springs on my 2012 F350 Super Duty. I'm going to be beefing up the suspension for that 11-foot, 4,000-pound Okanagan truck camper going on the back. We've already had a couple trips and the truck's rated for the camper, but it definitely sags quite a bit in the back end. The front bump stops were completely missing, and so we went ahead and replaced those. It was a really easy install. Check that video out if you missed it, right there. But now we're adding the sumo springs for the rear, going to help offset the sag and squat on the truck, help it ride a little bit smoother and be a little bit safer. So it doesn't add any capacity to the truck. It doesn't change the gross vehicle weight rating or anything like that. It just helps the truck sit more level. Sumo Springs markets them as airless airbags. They're very similar to that. They're adjustable based on the weight, and they should be a really good product based on the reviews. So the front was really easy to install, so we're going to see how the back does. Let's take a look at what's inside the box. All right, there's the contents of the box, male and female, top and bottom. Sumo springs, mounting brackets, hardware, directions, and some stickers. For those of you interested in how well the directions are, there's your diagram and some written instructions. So the instructions call for raising the truck up to where the suspension can articulate and give us room and clearance to add the sumo springs. So using the frame, the rear to take the pressure off of this right side so that I can get the springs in. So here's a quick look at what we're working with. That's the original factory bump stop. I'm going to be taking that out, and in between the axle and the frame, going to be adding the male and the female sumo springs. They'll ride on top of the axle and then be attached to the frame and work together as one unit. So the front's a little easier than the rear. The bolt is awkward just at an angle, but you can see here I was able to just rip this off with just my hands. It's seen better days. So I got tired of dealing with that rusty bolt, so I backed it out a little bit and then cut it off. So your mileage may vary. Mine was pretty rusty. And there is half of our sumo spring. Got the upper bracket mounted to the frame, to the top female half, and then the bottom half will get mounted to the bump stop, bottom right here. So these carriage bolts, they go in here before you mount the spring. Spring goes on top like that. But you won't be able to access them unless you put these in first. Otherwise, you got to take it off and redo it. Don't ask me how I know. There they are, installed. They're not engaged right now. There's a little weight on them, so when the truck camper or weight or whatever gets on them, they'll come down just a little bit and then catch and stop. So
Very happy with how they turned out. Definitely more difficult than the front. This was very tedious and annoying, but ultimately it worked okay. Gonna get some new shocks and should be good to go. And then here they are from inside the wheel well. A little bit different.
Well, that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Got them in. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully this is worth your time. I didn't find a whole lot of stuff on the internet about the Sumo Springs and the installation when I was looking, so I wanted to do a video that might help somebody out who's researching, seeing whether or not it's going to work for them. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. God bless.